walls are impenetrable.
Your floor isn't.
Well, death is what you seek, and I will gladly provide it.
There is no reason to be hostile, Your Majesty. In fact, you should be proud. Your son is moments away from inheriting the throne.
Dale!
I tried, Father.
What do you want with us?
How shall I explain this? I'm gifting your son with my knowledge. It will make him the most powerful ruler your world has ever known. And he will answer to no one but me.
Damn.
No! Murderer!
Prepare the Snatcher.
A crisis has befallen our world. For centuries we have depended on the Kingdom Stone, but its strength is fading. It cannot keep up with our growing demand for energy. The Prince of Shrigon, poisoned with madness over the death of his father, has bred machines across the land to steal energy from other kingdoms. Tensions are growing, and I fear that war may be inevitable.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, marvelous ones. Welcome to my brand new Let's Play series. This time, going to the indie side with a little game called Freedom Planet. Now, I've been wanting to play this game for quite some time, and originally this is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog, either a Sonic the Hedgehog game, either the classic games or one of the two adventure games. Because I love Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic Mania, at the time of this recording, comes out a month from now. And I wanted to do something about Sonic the Hedgehog. But then I realized, considering what Sonic Mania is going to be as sort of a celebration of what he used to be, and of course Sonic Forces is letting you create your own character to be in a Sonic game, I wanted to play something that sort of celebrated the spirit, the legacy of the Hedgehog. Because I know a lot of people have given shit to Sonic over the years. You know, his games haven't been great, and he's become a meme and all these other unfortunate things. But I'm one of the kids who liked Sonic the Hedgehog growing up. I still enjoy a good Sonic game. I'm highly anticipating Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. So I wanted to play Freedom Planet, which started out as a Sonic fan game until it was repurposed into this. And as you can see, it's pretty much, it's a little bit darker than Sonic the Hedgehog with decapitation. Also has full voice acting, which is pretty cool. So here's your standard, you know, it looks like a Genesis game, if like a Genesis game HD'd up a little bit, if I would say anything else. So you get your, you have your time attack, options. Only thing you can change only is the music. You can't change the voice, so if the voice is seen quiet, that's on the game. I don't know why it doesn't let me change that. But you have your time attack. You get to choose between 3 characters. I'll go over them more later. You also have start, of course, start game. I've already done play this game twice already. But you have normal, medium, hard. But let's go ahead and start this. So you have adventure mode, which is your story mode. It has cutscenes, full voice acting, and the cutscenes are pretty lengthy, especially for a project like this, which I was surprised at. But if you're not in the story and you're not wanting to know about the lore of this world, because you know some people don't care, you also have classic mode where you can just replay stages in order. Which thankfully this exists, so in case I fuck up or if I mess up a recording, I can just do this and cut in the cutscene. So that's always nice for me. But for now on, let's get right into adventure mode with some cutscene goodness. Staring on a barren moon. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the visual aesthetic of this game. It does remind me like of a Genesis game, if the Sega Genesis was still a thing in 2017. I want to say this game came out in 2014, 2015. I want to say it was 2014. You can buy this on Steam. Pretty sure it's on Xbox One, PS4. It actually had and I'm playing off the Wii U version if you're curious. 3 days later, in a valley to the east. I'm playing this off the Wii U version, and the Wii U version actually had a couple of problems. Apparently, when they were trying to port it, it was actually bricking Wii U consoles prior to launch, so they had to delay it. So it was just supposed to come out in September. Oh, we got some voice acting. and meet our two main heroines. Yes, they are female.
Where are you going? I have to make sure they're okay. Can't you be Little Miss Hero Pants some other time? Not a chance!
And there goes one character.
I'll go by myself. B.
So, and similarly to Sonic 2 and Sonic 2, well, not Sonic 2, but rather Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you get to choose between two characters, Lilac and Carol. Lilac is a dragon. Carol is a... I don't know what Carol is, actually. I never really looked it up, but I've never done Carol's campaign. Don't count on me doing Carol's campaign. I'm going to focus on the main character and Lilac, because she... Lilac plays like your typical... plays like Sonic, in which she is super fast. She has some really cool moves I can't wait to show off. Carol rides a bike. And I'll show off, there's aspects I can talk about Carol, but I really don't know much about her. I don't know how much her story differs. If you've played Carol's campaign, let me know. And there actually is a third character, but I'll get into that later. Alright, here we go. Dragon Valley. So, typical, you know, Green Hill Zone. So if you press Y button, she'll do a little whip attack with her hair, sort of like Shantae. She's a bit more floaty than Sonic, if I'll say anything. You get your little turtle enemies. These right here power up that blue bar. What does that blue bar do, you might be asking? It gives you a boost. As long as that bar is full, and only when it's full, can you do that boost. You can do sort of like jumps and triple jumps that'll give you extra momentum, but by and large, if you want to boost, that needs to be at full bar. Now, right below it is your health meter, and you can pick those up going along just by running through the stage. Although, they're, in my opinion, even on normal mode, they can be tough to come by, especially in tougher situations. And you can do the dash in 8 different directions, so it gives you versatile performance in terms of platforming. So you're never, if you seem stuck, you're not really stuck. It also gives you that great elation to speed, and now we got her sort of power star, or a, I don't even know what it's called in Sonic, but the invisibility star, invisibility thing. You know what I'm talking about? And of course you have springs, you know, typical. Again, this was a Sonic fan game, so it's gonna have a lot of elements to that. This right here, you can't do anything with it as Lilac, but if you're Carol, she rides a motorcycle, and you need to keep consistently picking up fuel to keep her bike going, which I think is an interesting mechanic. I played about 5 minutes of it, and this is the speed. This is the speed that you want to talk about. Again, this doesn't play like classic Sonic the Hedgehog, but it emulates it to a pretty good degree. Also, the dash attack, the speed dive that I just did, I don't even know what it's actually called, does the most amount of damage against bosses, against regular enemies. But you can also just do standard. Like if you do up Y, then you'll just do that. It'll do a good amount of damage. But if you really want to do some damage, especially against some bosses later on, you're going to want to do that. An interesting note about this game is that there's no touch damage. In Sonic the Hedgehog, if you play any of those games, you run into an enemy, you're going to get hit, you're going to lose your rings. In this game, and I'm trying to find an enemy who I can do that against, but I'm not seeing anybody. Do a little dash. Like, you'll get hit from projectiles, but I can stand right next to this guy and nothing happens. Only when his projectile hits me is when he'll hurt me. And I find, and trust me, as a person who's played Sonic all his life, that threw me off immensely. Like, it's kind of crazy to think about it. But we're going to keep going. I really love the lush green. It's not as iconic, you know, it's not as memorable as other stages will become as you go later on in the game, versus, like, I always remember a Green Hill Zone. But, you know, it's a fine stage one, teaches you the mechanics, it gives you plenty of room to experiment, so if you wanted to. And there's secrets to be found. You can find these little trading cards that sort of add art gallery and stuff like that. See, the only reason he touched me there is because this projectile hit. And you can do it while mid-running again, but you cannot do it while, unless that bar is full, like that. And now we have our first boss. Pretty simple, pretty basic. And this is what I mean, as soon as I get full bar, that does multiple hits of damage. And of course, the goal with this guy, get his sort of, see how this is multiple hits of damage? It's great. Sometimes you won't always get that, so sometimes you just gotta play smart. As you can see, my health meter's already going down. Oh, it was a mini boss, never mind. Sometimes you just want to go fast. Okay. Oops. I always mess that up. Like, and another thing, I don't feel like this game flows as well as Sonic does. Like, Sonic at points will have a nice ebb and flow to it, versus Freedom Planet, I feel like in certain levels it gets a little too, where the hell am I going now? Like, the level design is not perfect. Like, it's tolerable. Also some nice platforming. Oh god. But it does the job well. You can't drown. I don't believe you can. I think you actually can. Never mind. I just don't think I've ever drowned in this. Although, which means probably at the course of this series, I will drown. And we're gonna jump up here. Booyah! And already we're on to Act 3. It doesn't say Act 3, but you know it's pretty much Act 3, which is weird considering. I don't even. Which one was it? Sonic 1 had 3 acts, I think. God, it's been so long. I don't really play Sonic 1 as much. I play Sonic 2 and 3. There we go. Not use your speed powers to knock that off. If you have overhealth, it'll basically serve as your blue bar, so if you're ever low on that. There we go. Probably just wasting my meter at that point. What happens when I go down? I think I'm supposed to... yeah, I'm supposed to go down. Oh. So the game encourages you to explore... Oh, look, it's a snake dude. He's back to get me. No! No! You will not touch me. You will not touch me. But I have to give a credit to Galaxy Trail, the people behind who made this game. Like, you can tell they put a lot of effort into this game. And it shows. Like, it's very vibrant. It's very polished. It runs at a full 60 frames per second. I'm pretty sure it does. I don't know. I don't know if it 100% does. Oh god. Damn, nice. And then we're gonna do something cool. I wonder if I can get up there. One thing you can do with Lilac, not so much with Carol, is that you can angle that and you can do stuff like that. You can get into hidden areas. But I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go now. Nope, that just grabs onto that. I guess I have to go down? I have to go down. Okay. You can still swim underwater. She does run underwater. Her speed is a little bit slower. Again, just like Sonic. Boosts me out of the water. There we go. And well, I'll get into more of the design aspects of the game, but needless to say, one of the things that shocked me about this game was the story and how much effort it was put into it. How did I get hit by those things? I feel like I should have been hit by those things. Whoa! I feel like it just glitched out on me for a second. The Indiana Jones scene. See, not even see what I'm saying. I wasted my meter, but even then, like, I'm still relatively okay. Oh god. Run, 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 run. Oh god, oh god. It's a giant boulder chasing me. No! Yeah, I feel like it just... Alright, now we got a boss fight. Just gonna loop around. Ow. And I'm not paying attention to warning signs. Not paying attention to warning signs. It's amazing why I haven't been hit by traffic at this point. This guy's pretty easy though. He doesn't do as much damage to it. Like, even though, like, I love all the animations to it. They're not perfect, but I love the little cartooniness to it. Alright. One more hit should do it. Did that do it? Nope, he's summoning rocks. He's chucking rocks. Rock monster. Oh, he's got some of his armor back. Missed. It's also highly inaccurate, so you gotta time your shot well if you're gonna do the full dash. But it does. But when you hit again, it does great damage. Not yet. Rock boy. He's trying to emulate Brock. Oh god. Where are you? Alright, this should be it. Got him! And then it does a really cool slow-mo. I love this. Ugh. Rest in peace, you snake piece of shit. Stage complete. Yeah, and the stages are pretty long, and they're gonna get longer. But for now, I'm gonna mute my mic and let y'all enjoy some cutscenes.
Tell me. You didn't say please. Don't play games with me, duckling. Tell me. Fine, be that way. Shah! Where's that blasted snake mount? I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. I can do this all day! What is this hideous creature?
Stay back!
Oh no! The Duckman comes with me!
I'm not gonna let you eat him!
What? What the? Too easy.
Whoa, that was a close one. Thank you, Miss,
Lilac.
Miss Lilac.
Are you okay? I saw a huge explosion back there. You've been following me this whole time, haven't you? Duh.
I take it you know this guy.
Girl.
This girl?
She's like my tail, always right behind me. Carol the Wildcat, at your service. And this is Lilac.
Well, I'm Torque. I'm a shell duck.
Shell duck?
It's more of a nickname. I'm not exactly from around here.
So what are you doing out here? The skies haven't been safe for days.
Someone is about to steal the Kingdom Stone, and I have to stop them.
The Kingdom Stone? That's impossible. Yeah, only I could steal it. You wish.
Well, it's already happening. Marizawa's sending troops in disguise to the ancient temple. I have to warn them.
Carol and I are pretty fast. We could run over there for you.
Seriously?
Yup, I've got a motorcycle and she's a dragon. They're like super fast. Darn straight.
Well, it's worth a shot. Hurry over there before it's too late.
What about you?
I'll catch up with you as soon as I find all my stuff.
Right. Come on, Carol. General Gong!
You two again?
It's nice to see you, too. We have to talk to you. The Kingdom Stone is in danger.
Don't be ridiculous. Nothing gets past my nose.
Will you just listen for a minute?
What is the meaning of this?
We mean no disrespect. We're just
You
trying
heard
to...
what the general said. There's nothing to worry about.
But...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Well, they sound like they know what they're doing. Why don't we just charge up and go home, huh? What do you say? I don't know. I feel like they're hiding something from us.
It's an ambush!
Follow me!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this part of Marvel's Iggy Plays Freedom Planet. Thank you for joining. Please check in the description below for all my social media links. And as always, stay marvelous. Until next time.